Hello, everyone. James Templeton here with UNI KEY Health, and it's great to be with you again. And I'm here with my daughter, Carol Templeton. Good
Hey,
morning,
everybody.
Carol.
Hey, how are you, Dad?
Good. And it's always great to be with Carol. And I'm up in Idaho, and Carol's down at our Texas office. And many of you know that Carol runs the marketing side of our business and also the customer service side. And I'm up in Idaho where we do our distribution, we do our purchasing. We make sure that hopefully you're getting your orders out on time, and we love to have your feedback anytime, of course. But that's what we do, and it's working out great. So thanks for watching today. And I want to ask you a question. Uh, Carol, as you know, this is one of the things that people ask about maybe the most. I don't know, but if you're having stiffness when you get up in the morning, if you're having this feeling of tiredness a lot, and you can't sleep at night, and you wake up a lot, and maybe you have heart palpitations, and maybe you even have high blood pressure, and maybe you have uh, just no matter what, if you're exercising a lot, when you get through, you feel exhausted, you feel just tight all over. These are some of the things that people complain a lot about. And the thing that we think is so important is magnesium. Most people at a certain age, and even the young people nowadays, are very low in magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals you can have or get in your daily diet, and most people don't get enough. Now, I know that if you're taking a multiple, and you should be taking a multiple, everyone should be, no matter what. I don't care what kind of diet you're on, how healthy you think the diet is, whether it's a fat flush diet, whether it's one of Ann Louise's Gittleman's other diets, or if you are, on a vegan diet, or you're on a paleo diet or a keto diet, whatever diet you're following, the thing is, you're probably still not getting enough magnesium. So I really think that, and other minerals, but I really think that if you're not taking a multiple, you're missing out. And we have a great multiple here. It's called the Advanced Multiple. I have a bottle right here. The Advanced Multiple is a souped up formula that Ann Louise Gittleman herself formulated for her clients. And she really feels that this is going to take care of a lot of these deficiencies on a regular daily basis. Now, a lot of times you don't get enough in just a multiple. So we recommend supplementing with other types of formulas also, especially magnesium. But with this, there's a couple of different types of magnesium. There's magnesium citrate and magnesium oxide. I
Magnesium
can't even
oxide,
say,
yes.
can't even talk about it.
You had it. You had
Oxide.
it.
But anyway, oxide is one of these, types. It's not as well absorbed, but it really can relax you and help you sometimes go to the bathroom better, especially if you're constipated. And a lot of people they're not getting enough of fiber in their diet. They're not eating enough vegetables, and it goes on and on. But the thing about it is if you're going to eat anything, any kind of diet, which we all do, you really should be taking a multiple. I just want to stress that it doesn't matter, what kind of diet. Please take a multiple. Check ours out, Advanced Multiple that we have. We feel it's probably one of the best out there. It's good for men and women. And it's wonderful. It's actually newly formulated over the past couple of years. So I think, by Ann Louise Gittleman again, I think you're going to really love that. But what we really want to talk to you the most about today is magnesium, just good old magnesium. And we feel that we have one of the best magnesium formulas on the market. This is one of our best-selling products, Mag Key. And I mean, it's just, we literally have a hard time keeping it in stock. That's how much it goes. And people love this. They have great results with this. There's 4 different types of magnesium, the best absorbed magnesium. And this magnesium works very well for different parts of the body. In general, there's magnesium taurate, and it's great for the heart. There's magnesium orotate, and that's great for the heart and muscles. And there's magnesium malate, and that's really wonderful for the muscles, especially for the muscles, for tightness, for for anything. And there's glycinate, magnesium glycinate, which is good for the nervous system. The nervous system is one of the issues that I think is affects us all. A lot of us are not sleeping well. A lot of us have high blood pressure, a lot of other things. It really helps to relax your nervous system. And we're all dealing with a lot of stress in the world that we live in. And I'm the same, and I take quite a bit of magnesium on a regular daily basis and have for years. And when I take enough, I don't get that stiffness in the morning. And I'm almost 70 years old. I'll be 70 years old in 6 months from now. And I don't wake up stiff, like people go, well, I'm kind of stiff. I get up, my lower back stiff, everything else. And I'm not going to living in a chiropractor's office or anything like that. And I exercise every day, almost every day. And I take our Mag Key on a regular basis. I mean, I take a lot of supplements. Anybody that knows me is going to say, how can you take so much? But I've been doing this as a cancer survivor, stage 4 cancer survivor, for 37 years this year. And I'm not going to mess around with my health. I'm going to take my supplements. And one of the key supplements that I believe helps me feel better and be able to just feel more relaxed and have more energy, and probably helps me to eliminate better everything else, is magnesium. And I just love our formula, and people do. And like I said, it's one of our top 3 best-selling products here at UNI KEY Health. And Carol, she's really kind of the expert on this because she's used it a lot, not only herself, but with her family. She really believes in this product. And Carol, share it a little bit. And thanks for being here this morning with me again. It's always good to get to see my daughter on video, like, we talk on the phone every day, but this is my time to get to see my daughter. I wish she had my 2 grandsons with her.
Yeah.
And,
today, or,
yeah.
or we wouldn't be able to have a real productive conversation because
Yeah,
they were running around.
but you would fall in love with them. So they're just wonderful little boys. And one is 2 and the other one has just turned 6.
Yeah.
So they're full of energy, and they take their magnesium. I'm telling you that. Carol makes sure of that. So no problems with them. So they're if we could all have that much energy. And I think I have a lot of energy, but I'm telling you, it's not like a 2-year-old. But anyway, it's wonderful. So Carol, tell us a little bit more about this product, and about, maybe you could touch a little more on the things I talked about.
Yeah. So I'm always excited to talk about magnesium. People call it like a miracle mineral, and I couldn't agree more. It is amazing. And the more I research about it, the more fascinated I become with it and all of the things that it does. So magnesium, as you may know, is part of 350 or more, probably more, functions in your body. So critical functions. So if you're deficient in magnesium, your body's critical functions are hindered, and you're going to feel the effects of that. And I also read that for every molecule of sugar that I'm going to make sure that I read this stat properly, because I had heard this and I wanted to look it up and confirm. So for every molecule of sugar, of table sugar, excuse me, like sucrose, for example, that you consume, you need 28 molecules of magnesium to metabolize it. And then for every molecule of fructose, like high fructose corn syrup, which is in so many things, it's in ketchup even, I mean, it's in everything, you need 56 molecules of magnesium. So you can see how with the modern American diet and the amount of sugar that's hidden in everything, everywhere, that you're going to constantly need magnesium and you're going to become deficient in magnesium. And that's why they estimate probably 8 out of 10 people are deficient in magnesium, is because I think it's because of sugar, really, and stress depletes magnesium also. So I think between you take the two S's, the sugar and the stress, and that just zaps all the magnesium, and you're left with, you know, restless legs, blood pressure issues, achy joints, muscle soreness and stiffness in the morning, like you mentioned, feeling anxious and nervous, depression even. I mean, so many things, insulin resistance. If you're not able to process the sugars properly, it's really helpful for bone loss, having the right magnesium to calcium ratio. You hear about that a lot. Fatigue, energy, constipation, keeping your system going. I mean, there's so many things that magnesium plays a role in. And so taking magnesium is important. But the other thing that I've learned is that not all magnesium is created equal. So there are magnesiums. If you go to like your drugstore right now and you buy, you know, a $10 bottle of magnesium, it's probably going to be magnesium citrate or magnesium oxide, which is more of a standard form of magnesium. It's what's in our multivitamin. It's very effective for certain things. It's very effective for constipation. But the problem is that not all, like I said, not all magnesium is created equal. And some of the magnesiums are not as easily absorbed. And also, if you're very deficient, it can take a lot longer to really see the results and see the effects. It takes time to build it up. So you can do a number of different things to help improve your magnesium levels. I think you can get it in a multivitamin. You can take something like MagKey, and you can do things even like taking Epsom salt baths. That's another way to get magnesium absorbed in after if you're sore from exercise or doing something physical. That's another thing to do. There's magnesium lotions you can put on as well to help. I use that at home. My kids take magnesium supplements, and then I put the lotions on them also to help them calm down and relax at night, because they need all the magnesium they can get because they're crazy and they run around. And, you know, people worry, if I take all this magnesium, am I going to be constipated? I mean, am I going to have the runs? Am I going to be running to the bathroom? And that is not the case. It's just certain types of magnesium. If you take way too many Epsom salts, for example, yes, it can cause that. If you take too much magnesium oxide, it can cause that. But what we've found is that you don't have those same issues at all with the forms that are in MagKey. That's one of the reasons they're in there. But the other reason they're in there is because they really target a wide number of different parts of the body. And that's where we feel that you get the most benefit. So, you mentioned magnesium taurinate, right?
Yes.
So magnesium taurinate is the gold standard magnesium for heart palpitations. So if you're dealing with that, magnesium taurinate, and guess what? We've got it in MagKey. And then magnesium orotate. That one is good for heart, like your heart function overall, and also good for your overall body, good for all of your systems in your body. That one is one that is sort of a good overall one. And then magnesium taurinate I mentioned for your heart. Magnesium malate is really good for your muscles, muscle cramps, physical endurance, those types of things, especially. And on our website, we've got like a full list of all of the benefits of all these different ones. Magnesium glycinate is probably my favorite. It is good for the nervous system. So that means it's good for calming you down, helping you go to sleep at night, helping you to relax, helping to just sort of magnesium takes anything
just to
tense.
chill out.
Yes. Magnesium takes anything that's tense and sort of just calms it down. So if your mind is tense, if your muscles are tense, if your bowel is tense, if your GI tract is tense, it just loosens and calms everything. And I think we can all use more of that these days. Headaches, same thing, great for tension headaches, the glycinate. So we've got all 4 of those in there. And that's why we chose each of those. And Ann Louise helped us put this together. And it's become a best-selling product because it is unique. You're not going to find formulas like this out there with 4 different types, especially not types that are targeted to different areas of the body.
And I'll tell you right here, I know for a fact that Ann Louise, she keeps a bottle of this next to her bed. And, it's just to help her relax, to sleep better. Usually she takes it before she goes to bed. And it really helps, just to sleep better and sleep through the night and not have all this, up and down and stuff like that. But and a lot of people report that. So they can't get to sleep. They lay down, but they toss and turn and can't sleep. So get some, put it by your bed, take 2 or 3 of these if you can't sleep. It won't hurt. You're not going to, like Carol said, you're not going to get diarrhea or anything. It does help to relax, and it will help you to go to the bathroom if you're constipated, but you're not going to get the diarrhea. If you really are, like really constipated, really bad, and have been, because I used to work with a lot of clients for about 10 years or so. And I had clients, believe it or not, that went to the bathroom, had a bowel movement like once every 2 weeks, some once a month. I mean, I was like, are you kidding me? I would say to these people, how in the world can you function? They go, well, I just can't go. So, a lot of these people they go to the doctor, and the doctor says, well, you must have an obstruction or something going on or whatever. But once they would take enough magnesium on a regular basis, and I'm talking a lot of these people had to take, at the beginning, like 2,000 milligrams spread out through the day. But they were taking enough to where they would tell me, like a week or 2, probably a couple of weeks later, I'm going every day. I can't believe it's the first time in years that they're going. And, I don't know how in the world anybody could not be going, but that little, it's just, can you imagine all the toxicity in their systems? But magnesium is just the gold standard. I mean, you've got to take it. People are deficient, especially if you're drinking alcohol, you're drinking wine, you're destroying your magnesium on a regular basis. And I know a lot of people drink wine because it helps to relax them. That's something to look forward to. It's good with a good meal. But, please take your magnesium. And also, if you're doing that, don't forget about the YC cleanse that we have. We've talked about that in other videos, but because I don't want you to get, if you're doing this, and this is a little off subject for today, but I always like to throw things in, because if you're drinking a lot of wine or drinking a lot of sugary drinks, whatever it is, please do yourself a favor and get some YC cleanse, and first thing in the morning, take a few droppers of that, 3 to 4 droppers, full droppers of that under the tongue first thing in the morning. But back to the magnesium, you're going to find that you're going to feel like a different person. If you still have that tightness, that tension, that nervous system reaction to everything, then maybe you need even more. Like Carol says again, and I say, you're not going to get the runs, you're not going to get diarrhea. Just take it throughout the day. Don't just take it once and say, I'm just going to take all this magnesium, but take it through the day. For God's sakes, you're going to really feel so much better. And take it from me, take it from Ann Louise Gittleman, take it from Carol, take it from all of our customers. And Carol, we have a lot of good reviews and testimonials with this product, don't we?
We do. This is a product that once people start taking it, they don't stop taking it. They want to keep taking it. We have people that anytime we have a promotion, They all want to know, is Mag Key part of the promotion? You know, is Mag Key part of the sale? Anytime Mag Key's involved, we know that people are going to be really excited and take advantage of that promotion because Mag Key is so popular and people really love it. The other thing I did want to mention, in addition to the 4 forms of magnesium, there's another really key ingredient that we have in this product. And this is something that's you won't find in a lot of formulas out there. But if you start doing a lot of research on magnesium, as I've done, not just for this product, but also for my own family and for some health things we were trying to resolve, you really need to have B6 as part of your supplementation when you're taking magnesium. For the magnesium to really work properly, to get the full effect, the B6 is so key. And there's studies that have been shown that when you take magnesium alone or you take magnesium and B6 together, the benefits of the magnesium are dramatically better. So one of the things that we've included in this formula is not only the 4 forms of magnesium, but the B6. So you're not having to remember, oh, I took my magnesium, but did I take my B6? Where's my B6? We have B6 in there for you. So it's one and done, magnesium and B6 together. And it is a full spectrum formula that way. So you get all the benefits that you need of all the different magnesiums, plus you know that you're going to be able to absorb them and assimilate them into your system effectively. And I think that's why people get such good results with this product, is because not only are they taking the correct forms of magnesium that are really targeting the proper things, but they're also getting the B6 to make sure they're assimilating it. I had somebody the other day that I told them, they said they were dealing with heart palpitations. I said, oh, get some magnesium. Failed to tell them to get our magnesium. And they said, well, it didn't help. And I'm like, well, what magnesium was it? And they said, oh, well, it was oxide. And I said, well, that's your problem. You really needed to make sure you had the taurinate. So that's the key, is the right form of magnesium. And I've seen this time and time again with friends and family. If you have a certain issue and you're not making sure that you're getting the correct magnesium, you're not going to see the benefit that you would from just any magnesium.
I'll tell you a story real quick.
Yeah.
You know, I have what they call white coat syndrome. And when I go to a doctor's office or a practitioner, or even go to get blood drawn, or, give blood, a lot of times my blood pressure goes up. Now, I don't have high blood pressure. I go to the doctor and I know the doctor, and every time I go to the doctor, he's, we're shooting the breeze, and I know the nurses and all that. I don't have that problem. I mean, it'll be, really, really at a good level. But when I go sometimes to these other people or someone I don't know about, I don't know, it's a psychological thing, I guess. A lot of people have that. So I take about 3 magnesiums on the way, to the appointment. And that makes a huge difference for me. And usually it's lower, but for a long time, I didn't know that. So that helps me. It might help you too, because a lot of people have that. And I find that interesting. And there's a couple of other tricks too that you can do, but it's not, most of the time people think they maybe have high blood pressure, but most of the times, a lot of times they don't, because they're just, but I guess if you can't get your blood pressure to go down no matter what, then you maybe have an issue. But try the magnesium on a regular basis. There's some other things you can do. But if you look up how to get your blood pressure down on the internet, you're going to find magnesium's one of the main things that they're going to talk about, taking enough magnesium. But we recommend with this product taking 100 milligrams twice a day. And that's like 2 twice a day for most people. So if you just take 1 capsule, that's not enough. A lot of people, you'll say, how much magnesium you're taking? Well, I'm taking 1 of your Mag Key, well, that's not enough. I'm just here to tell you, you're not getting enough. You can't put enough to have 1 pill or 1 capsule, because then it would be so big, people would have problems swallowing it. So there's, that part of it also. So anyway, make sure you're getting enough. If 2 twice a day is not doing the trick yet, maybe you need to take, 2, 3 times a day, or 3 twice a day, whatever works for you. It won't hurt you, and you'll start to see, or take it before you go to bed. You'll wake up, believe me, feeling a lot less stiff, and you'll sleep a lot better. So, but Carol, sorry to interrupt, but go ahead and
No,
give us some of these good
yeah, I'll give you a few
stories.
testimonials.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the biggest thing we hear from people all the time, I mean, the muscle cramps, constipation, sound sleep. So people really like that it supports all of those things in one formula. So Susan said, quality form of magnesium. It supports both mind and body, calms muscle cramps, relieves constipation, promotes a sound sleep, and so much more. If you want to feel great, this form of magnesium is the best. Marjorie, I was waking up during the night, but since using Mag Key before bedtime, I'm getting better quality sleep. This is the best magnesium available. Highly recommend it. I love this form. Someone else was having a lot of issues with constipation with hard stools. They said that they tried this. It took care of it. No problem. I've been taking this for several years now. Highly recommend it. Deanna says it helps me sleep and avoid leg cramps. Someone else said that they have supraventricular, you can tell I'm not a cardiologist, tachycardia. And this helps them from having episodes. So good to hear it, Wendy. Rita got rid of her leg cramps. So a lot of people are dealing with these leg cramps at night. I noticed years ago, I started having leg cramps kind of at night when I would lay in bed. And it just started one night. It was after I'd had some wine and some dessert. It was like some special occasion dinner. So I started noticing that when I would have wine, or I would have something sugary like a dessert or something, that's when I would have these leg cramps when I would get in bed. And I, wondered what was going on and figured out that it was the magnesium, and no more leg cramps. So probably because now knowing that sugar connection, you eat the sugar, it lowers your magnesium levels, and then the cramps set in. So it all makes sense. And then we've got a lot of people in these reviews said that other types of magnesium upset their stomach, but this one's a great product. It hasn't had that problem. They've been using it for years. So a lot of people, once they start using it, they stick with this formula and they don't change because they really see the benefits. They see how well they tolerate it. And they get so many different benefits that really help them, and they see a difference. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. There's literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of testimonials for these products, and it's not us saying it. I like it. Carol likes it, but I take just about everything we have here at UNI KEY, and then other products also. I believe with my background, and I believe that if I don't take the products, how am I going to know how well they're going to probably work for others also? So I'm a big believer in supplements and healthy diet, of course, and exercise. I exercise a lot, and I recommend exercising no matter what you do. Diet, exercise, is so important, but supplement with key supplements, and don't forget to take a multiple. Whatever you do, take a good multiple. Don't think you don't need a multiple. You have to take a multiple. I don't care what kind of diet you're on. It's going to give you that extra lift that you need, the extra amount of vitamins and minerals that maybe you're not getting quite enough in a raw salad or whatever you're doing. But please do that. And I think you're going to love the Mag Key, like, thousands of other people have and continue to love. And again, is there anything else, Carol, that we've missed out today?
I don't think so. I think we've covered
Yeah.
it. I think, check it out for yourself.
Yeah.
Give it a try, and make sure that you're, taking care of any magnesium deficiency issues you have, because it's just, I can't stress the importance of magnesium and how many different things in your health are affected when you don't have enough. So
Well,
Magnesium.
I just think that you're going to really, really be glad that you tried this, and I know you're going to like it. So, both of these products, but the advanced multiple and the Mag Key. So check it out. Check out our other products. This is our 31st, almost our 31st year, 30th year in business, UNI KEY, and we're going strong. And get our catalog. If you don't have one, get a catalog. We can send that to you. You can get it online if you want to, but if you want to just hold something in your hand and look through it, thumb through it, you'll learn a lot about what else that we have here. And don't forget to check out my other website, Templeton Wellness, templetonwellness.com. This is one of my passions. I help get the word out about alternative natural cancer treatments. I tell my story. I tell people about other people's stories. I've interviewed many people that have overcome all kinds of different cancers, late stage cancers in many cases. I've interviewed what I think are some of the top experts around the world for natural cancer treatments and integrative cancer treatments. I really believe that it's helping a lot of people, and I'm just trying to turn people in the right direction and give people hope and know that there's a lot you can do. So check out templetonwellness.com. Read my book if you haven't. I think you'll be inspired. I used to have cancer, how I found my own way back to health. I think you're going to really enjoy that. You'll know a little bit more about me, how a regular guy overcame stage 4 cancer, and how he got into the business that we're in here, and how I eventually got into trying to help many other people with the foundation and giving back. And I really think you'll enjoy it all and be inspired. And check out my restaurant guide, templetonlist.com, the healthiest restaurants in America. This is a way to go out to eat organic, farm to table food, the best of the best, with the best oils, the best filtered water, the best ingredients. There's not anything out there like this, but check it out. It's easy. It's, you can check it out on your phone or computer. It works off of Google Maps. It'll take you right to the restaurants and just about every city in America, major cities anyway. And a lot of you like to go out and enjoy yourself sometimes. So check it out. You're going to find the best of the best restaurants in America, templetonlist.com. And last of all, thanks for watching today. Thank you for your support. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear more about how well some of these products are working for you. We would love to get your reviews, testimonials. If you have any issues with anything, please get a hold of our customer service people. Carol would love to talk to you. I would too, if you have any questions that we can help you with. And anyway, Carol, I think we've covered it all. And thanks for being here with me today as usual. And this is James Templeton.
And Carol Templeton.
And we'll see you next time. Have a wonderful, healthy rest of your day.